Hi, welcome again to another episode of Lawson Woods PNW. I'm Lawrence, the host. This week, it's mid-December, or Yule time, if you will, and show you what's been going on around the homestead. A lot of sleepy time because it's winter, as we know. But anyway, stay tuned. Well, it's not always fun here. It's not always glitz and glam, and things break down sometimes. And actually, unfortunately, with my combo washer dryer, this is the second time that the water pump has gone out. First time was under warranty, and the warranty company came out. The guy didn't know what he was doing. He couldn't fix it himself. He wasn't able to replace it and left, but he left the part, so I did it myself. So now, thankfully, I do know how to change it. It's a little dirty down there, but it's actually in there. Just waiting for the part. Hopefully it gets here today or tomorrow, and we'll be fixing it again. So, yeah, just a word to the wise. If you're thinking about buying an LG washer dryer combo, just know, at least in my case, the water pump's gone out twice within 3 or 4 years, so might want to get that extended warranty. So, anyways, that's the latest happenings here inside the tiny house, which we call the Seahorse. And just finished seasoning my cast iron and working on a green bean soup / stew today. So, other than that, life is going pretty well. And I've got some new beautiful house plants. This is one of them. Got up and I think it was at Plant Daddy in Seattle, actually. I've really been obsessed with plants really throughout my whole life, but only now have I had space for them since I've converted the secondary loft into my little plant nursery. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't tell you the names of the different plants. There's a lot of them up there, and unfortunately, my memory doesn't go so well with that. Edwina Monsoon on her early morning walk. What have we here in Lawson Woods? Chanterelle mushrooms, you say? Oh, but I do. Got some chanterelles growing here in the yard. In the woods, I should say. And they're past their prime. I'm not going to harvest them this year anyways. That way they'll come back. Hopefully next year even stronger. I think there's about 4 of them that I've found so far. And it's kind of funny because this trail is actually closed to foot traffic. I closed it down about a year ago. Well, I'd say six months to a year ago. And in that time, before I used to walk right through here. And so I'm sure we probably hindered their growth. So very cool. It's wintertime here in Lawson Woods. And I'd say it's about 36 degrees. I think we're going to get up to the early 40s today. It's been raining quite a lot, which is fine. That's what's supposed to happen here this time of year. It's much welcomed. But I haven't been doing a whole lot. I've just been kind of nesting and relaxing. Been working a lot. I started a new position and it's just been a lot of work, so haven't really been filming a whole lot lately. I've just kind of been relaxing on my off time. But I figured it was time to make a video. It's going to be a full moon tonight, so don't forget to put your water out for the full moon to charge, if you're into that sort of thing. It's been pretty stormy here, so you can see there's a lot of branches down. Haven't cleaned up yet. I guess that's probably something I should be doing today. Recently had the holiday boat parade, and that was a lot of fun. Had a good friend of mine, my bestie, come over. And she stayed in the cabin, which was really fun. And we had a little fire going and sat out and on the swing out here in front of the tiny chalet. And enjoyed some great music and company. And I didn't film it this year, but if you're curious, there's a video from the previous year that says, I believe it says Holiday Boat Parade, something like that. So check it out. We actually got really lucky. It wasn't raining at the time. It was clear skies. So yeah, basically they go from all the way back up in Hammersley Inlet in Shelton in the marina there. I think it's about 5 to 7 miles from here. And then they go all the way down here. This is called Buzzards Bay. And usually they turn around about here. However, this year they went a lot further and turned around somewhere else. But yeah, neighbors across the way, although you can't really see here because of the trees, but across the way is a little community over there. And they often do fireworks, and it was just, and they did for the parade too. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, just preparing for Yule and Christmas for the rest of us, and yeah, kind of just relaxing. I do think I'm going to put in a wood stove. I've been debating it for a while, but in the chalet cabin, still not complete yet. But I'm thinking of putting a little wood stove in there to help with heating. We're still on the Jackery as far as power goes. Working on trying to get a well put in. It's very expensive here. To give you an idea, it's going to be around 40 grand to put a well in here. So I'm working on getting some financing and trying to get some help with the possible grant. We'll see if anything happens there. Hopefully it does. But yeah, this is going to be where the site of the well goes eventually. I should say coming soon. And then we're going to use a portion of the chalet cabin for the pump house. So we are actually going to run power out here once the well gets installed. And of course that has its own expense. That's another 7 grand. It seems like it's never ending sometimes, but yay for home ownership and owning your own land. So it's nice. I'm not complaining, but I did start from scratch with nothing here. So put in the power, had to put in the septic, and everything else. And so still doing water delivery. But yeah, eventually things will be 100%. Well, that's it for today here in Lawson Woods, PNW. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you have a beautiful day and have a wonderful, happy holiday. Ciao for now.